A bit of what's next in my life of hoops. So now that I'm back from Chicago area and that tournament, it's time to get back to work. We have a tournament in Utah early November. So like I said, going into the Chicago tournament, the number one goal was to play and get through the games. Needed footage, I needed to get momentum, I needed to get my name out there. People wanted to see me play, they wanted to see me do whatever. And I did it. And I showed up and I played. I didn't get have any knee issues, which was my big concern going into it. I got my footage, I got my camera, friends to give me awesome clips. I have more stuff I can still post. Just a wealth of content. And why is that important? It's important because now I can start to get momentum to go other places. Like this opportunity in Utah came up because of me sharing and posting this stuff. I had an opportunity in South Carolina come up that unfortunately I couldn't get to. I had discussions with a professional basketball team up in Canada. Turns out that maybe it wasn't the best fit for me or me for them, I should say. But that's an opportunity. I didn't have phone calls with owners before I posted that video. After I posted that video, I got phone calls. I got actually invited to some like influencer type stuff, which again is pretty cool. It's a way to get your name out there to go play at the Portland Trail Blazers arena and then go watch a game after. Time-wise, it didn't make any sense, and as much as I want to do that stuff, and I will do it time permitting, right now my goal is to try and make a professional basketball team. So the influencer stuff is a sacrifice in time. And I only have so much time I can sacrifice as a man with a family. So if I'm gonna sacrifice weekends, time away from my wife and my kid, I need to make sure it's high value stuff. Is that influencer stuff high value in a different realm of basketball? Yes, absolutely. That is a path, I suppose, that could be entertained at some point in my life. Is that what I want to do right now? No. So I had to make a decision which one's going to give me more value. Is it going to be this basketball event in Portland, or is it going to be this Pro-Am tournament in Utah? For me, the Pro-Am tournament. Would the content possibly be cooler in the Portland Trail Blazers stuff? Sure, but that's not my goal. I don't think that's the competition I want to play against. I don't think it's the time I want to give to that situation, and it's not going to yield what I want as a good result. So all of those things you have to take in consideration because this is a plan. This is not just a random series of events. It does require some level of random efforts. In other words, I would call it random. Certain opportunities will come up and you gotta take them, but then turn them into more opportunities. So that's what I do. I had to find a way to get to the Chicago tournament because I knew it would lead to opportunities. And then I had to capture the tournament so I could share that I played, which would lead to more opportunities and more opportunities. I've been transparent from day one as how I plan on doing this, and my social media platform was a big part. It is the main reason why I think I can do this as an old dude, because when you do this as an old dude, you have to convince a team basically that you're not old. But if I can showcase myself, teams would want me, and they see me as an asset. If one of my assets is the fact I have a social media following, and that's going to give me a chance to try out for the team. No one's going to let me make a team because I have followers. That's not how that works. These guys run a business. But it might give me a chance. They might say, well, to mitigate the risk, maybe we'll invite him out, we'll let him try out, we'll film it all, and at worst, he gets cool content, and we get our name showcased, and we say, no, he's not good enough, and at best, he's actually part of the team. See, it's a win-win-win. You gotta think like that. You can't just think gimme, 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 but how can this be mutually beneficial? In the same way, if I go to a tournament, maybe someone wants to sponsor my travel. You might say, well, why would someone sponsor your travel? Because on social media, combined, that tournament from Chicago is probably gonna reach 1 million views in all. 1 million views. People pay to get advertising on 1 million views. That's how it works. That's the cost of doing business. And so if I can go play basketball, pursue my goals, film it while I do it, get some of my costs reduced so I'm not spending tons of money traveling around the globe trying to play basketball, then I also benefit someone else because they get to advertise on my page as I do it. Wow. Awesome situation. This is how you as your own business has to work. Because again, this is a business. I want to have I'm a product, basketball player, and I'm trying to find a market that fits me. And you just got to keep working. You got to keep your head down. Don't listen to the haters. There's going to be haters everywhere. Just imagine how weird that is, by the way, for someone to take the time out of the day to watch a video of you to write a negative comment. Right? If someone's doing that, I wish they felt better. Put it that way. Maybe they have some tough situations, or maybe they wish they had done something, and nothing negative about it towards them. It's just maybe time is better spent doing other things. The reason why I addressed that, because when I first started doing this 8 years ago on social media, those negative comments really bothered me. They don't anymore. But that's just the way it is. So I appreciate you guys. A quick little update with basketball. As always, take care, and thank you.